Hey, what's up, guys? Do you have questions about CAAS, Civil Affairs Assessment and Selection? Well, good, because I've got an answer. We're going to be going over what to expect during Civil Affairs Assessment and Selection and some things you might run into.
For real?
And I can't tell you everything, obviously, because it would defeat the purpose of a lot of the stuff that goes on in the course. But I can tell you some little tips and tricks to help you guys out. So
Ooh-wee.
stay tuned and here we go. Oh yeah, don't forget, right now, go hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. My old channel got deleted, so I had to start it all over again. So it really means a lot to me if you guys hit that subscribe button and that like button.
I got you, fam.
Like I said, CAAS is a 10-day course, but it's really like an 8-day course because the first day and the last day are really like admin days. So let's talk about attrition. What is attrition? Attrition is the wearing down. It's the breaking down, the washing out, the reduction of numbers, size, and strength to a force. So the harder the school is, the higher the attrition rate is going to be. Civil Affairs has a fairly high attrition rate. Now, it's not as high as, say, like SOCM, the Special Operations Combat Medic course. That's a super high attrition rate. As far as attrition, I can only speak for my class. We started out with 78 people, 78 candidates. I estimate it was close to about 30 NCO, about 48 officers. Out of those 30 NCOs, about 17 of them got selected. And out of the 48 officers, 21 got selected. We had people getting their toe crushed. We had people getting UTIs. We had people dropping out, withdrawing. We had people getting NTRs, which is a never to return. You don't want to get an NTR. If you go to a military school and you get an NTR, you're screwed.
Damn.
And you can get an NTR, a never to return, by getting an integrity violation. Now,
Well, he didn't do it
if
on
you get an
purpose.
NTR, I'm not sure if that excludes you from the other schools. Like if you could go CAAS, get an NTR, and then go to PsyOps or SFAS, I'm not sure. But rest assured, they're going to communicate with each other, and they're going to know that you got an NTR in one of the other schools. So don't get an NTR.
Knows what kind of disease those things
So
carry.
now we're going to get on to the prep. Let's talk about PT. What you need to do is you need to go on your military installation and find the RSOF recruiter. Go speak to your RSOF recruiter, and they may already have a program running. I know when I went to the RSOF recruiter, they had afternoon PT sessions where I leave my unit and go to this afternoon PT session. That lasted for like 2 weeks until you had to take the RSOF PT tests, which at the time you had to get an 80 in each event. And that's before you go to the school. Getting ready for Civil Affairs Assessment and Selection was pretty extensive. I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot of medical. You're going to have to be able to obtain a top secret clearance.
And that's the last
Can't do
resort.
that.
You got it?
You can't get in. You can't come to the party. But anyways, you really don't need it at the time because you can get an interim TS clearance. Like, that is the thing. But
That's nice.
we're not.
Yeah.
So what's going to make a good civil affairs soldier? First, someone who's physically fit, someone who's tactically proficient. You'd want that. Someone who's smart and can think outside the box. You'd also want that. Someone who's capable of learning the language. Someone who's capable of speaking it. Someone who's culturally aware of their surroundings. You're going to be expected to travel in small teams to places you didn't even know existed. Some of these places are going to be dangerous. Some of these places aren't going to be dangerous. Some of them are going to be beautiful. But some of these places could be very politically sensitive. So you have to be aware of who you're talking to, aware of the current events, aware of things that are actually going on. The number one piece of advice that I could give you is do not self-assess. When you're going through the course, do not self-assess. There's going to be times when you're like, man, I really screwed this up. Don't get down on yourself because it's going to affect you. You need to learn to move on and go to the next thing, or retest, learn what you did wrong and retest. Like I said, you got to know how to talk to people. especially in a job like this where you're constantly talking and communicating with ambassadors, with defense attaches, with whoever, Doctors Without Borders, USAID, um, Red Cross, all these places. Yeah, you just got to know how to talk to people. You can't be really socially awkward because it's going to hinder you when you go to another country.
Gamer girl, bathwater.